The
informal economy, please Rahul, give me 30 seconds more. The informal economy was 30 to 40% of GDP in 2016. The informal economy today is less than 20% of GDP. And
how do you know that?
The most important point, thanks to demonetization, more than 4 lakh shell companies were struck off from the registrar of companies. Thanks to demonetization, we actually saw, I will give you numbers, 1.4 lakh crore of unaccounted wealth coming back, 53,000 crores worth of Indian.
No, 1 second. Before I get another counter from Supriya Shirne. No, 1 second. Siddharth Zarabi, on this issue of whether demonetization reduced black money in the economy.
Well, you know, there aren't enough numbers. We have seen very significant seizures of large sums of money, including 500 and 2,000 rupee notes. I just want to add one point here, and I'm deviating from your question, Rahul. 3.62 lakh crore. I've been trying to do some numbers to be exchanged in lots of 20,000 rupees. Imagine the dozens of millions of transactions and visits that will have to be made over a period of roughly 130 days within the banks to exchange. So
the country there are just 16 centers.
Oh, so you can't go to any bank?
No.
No. Only 16 places you can go to.
Centers.
So the key point here is that this facility is available also at 19 regional offices.
Yes.
Rahul, I don't see that point about 16 centers. I think it clearly says that all banks have been advised.
No, all banks and 19 centers of the RBI.
Yeah. I think that is not the question. From a consumer point of view, 20,000 seems to be an odd number, Rahul. Because even if you have just 2 lakh rupees of...
No, but this is to catch those who supposedly would have lots of 2,000 rupee notes.
No, sure. But if you have just 2 lakh rupees in your pocket and you're a clean guy, you still need to make 10 visits.
But that's ridiculous.
So that's the point. So
so there will be people who will be watching who may have 50, 60,000, 1 lakh rupees, some of which is in 2,000 rupee notes. Now you need to go again and again, queue up at a bank.
Yes,
that feels, Sanju Verma, like demo again. That's what it feels like.
Rahul,
I'm coming to Supriya in a moment. Yeah, very quickly because I have to go to Supriya. Just respond to my question.
I want to ask you one thing. When demonetization actually happened in November 2016, and it is very important for you to dwell on this point because there has been a paradigm shift in the total nature of the beast in the last 6 to 7 years. Siddharth will amplify this point. The number of digital transactions in October 2016, just 1 month before demonetization, were 92,000 trades with a total value of 48 crores.
Sanju, sorry, I'm interrupting you. Sanju Verma, just a quick question. Sorry, this is Siddharth. Just allow me that question. Why just a 4-month window? Why not a 1-year window?
Okay, that's a relevant question. I will answer that. Just please bear with me for 20 seconds. First, let me tell you, I was saying the nature of the beast has changed. The number of digital transactions, Rahul and Siddharth, were only 92,000 trades in October 2016 with a total value of 48 crore. Rahul, please tell me what is the number of digital trades we do every single month now. Last month we did digital trades of 875 crore digital transactions in volume terms. Value terms, it was a whopping 14.
So Supriya Shirne, respond to these 2 points. One, the fact that 2,000 rupee notes are being sent out of circulation, directionally it's a good thing. Because such a high denomination encourages black money, it makes it easier to hide the notes. So directionally, surely, you have to say that this is the right thing. You were asking earlier, why does the government have a 2,000 rupee note? Several in the Congress asked that. At least directionally, would you say that's a good thing? And secondly, to Sanju's point about digital transactions actually skyrocketing post-demo, suggesting that the economy is getting more formalized than earlier.
Exactly.
No, so firstly, let me just first point out, I told you so. We told you so in 2016 that 2,000 rupee note is too big a denomination. do not bring it in. But that was the time when media was looking for nano
You
chips
are
in
not
those
the
2000
RBI.
rupee notes, remember?
You are
So
not
let
the
us first
RBI.
not forget what we told you so. I don't want to be heckled. I don't want anybody to interrupt because I listen to people patiently. You also focus.
Sanju Verma, let her speak. Sanju Verma, you can't speak over. Sanju's fader goes down. Sanju, you've spoken enough. Let Supriya counter you. Yes, Supriya.
So we told you so way back in 2016. We said 2000 rupees, too big a denomination, don't launch it. You still went ahead and launched it. You do not listen to people. Demonetization has come a full circle. What digital payments are you talking about? Given the size of our economy right now, the cash in economy is 37 lakh crore rupees. And as a percentage of the GDP, as a percentage of the economy, it is a lot higher than what it was in 2016. So stop lying to the people blatantly. And even now, when I say trigger happy and when I say knee-jerk reactions, even now, an honest taxpayer may have 2 lakh rupees lying at home, but they have to make 10 visits to these centers or banks or wherever else this is going to be exchanged. Why? Why can this not be done properly? Notes are demonetized. They have been demonetized in India before. They are demonetized in UK. They are demonetized in US. There's a window that's given to the people. Why is this constant suspicion that Indians are dealing in cash? I mean, what is the deadline? I want to understand that. And please don't give the government cover fire saying directionally. 7 years it has taken them for them to dawn what mistakes they have made with demonetization, something that achieved nothing and ruined the Indian economy thanks to demonetization.
Saurav Majumdar, this idea that you can only return 20,000 rupees at a time, so 10 notes can be returned, you know, your sense on that, because that just sounds terribly inconvenient. I mean, I can imagine my mother, she may have 50, 60, 70,000 rupees. I hope she's not watching right now, lying at home somewhere. We have, like, in our house, we have very little cash. My mom will have some cash. It's just the way, you know, older people are. And now she'll have to go multiple number of times to the bank to try and return that. Why can't she return it in one go?
Yes, I think
she'll have about
that's
15, 20, but that's still going to be painful to go again and again and have to return it. Let Saurav Majumdar speak.
yes, that's a fair point, Rahul. I think it needs to be relooked, but I'm not sure whether RBI will do that. But I think the overall direction is to ensure that you know, you don't have, you know, if people have too many of these notes lying around, that itself raises a red flag. Now, I think there is also you know, some clarification which is coming about whether they will continue to be legal tender or not.